Fox 47 meteorologist Brian Bachman back with another look at your neighborhood forecast tonight. Let's start off with a look at your 3-degree guarantee for today, sponsored by Hager Fox Heating and Air Conditioning. Lansing Empowerment Network is our September charity, and we're closing out this first week of the month right on point. Predicted 66. That was the high today in Lansing, even on a day when we should be seeing a high of about 77 for this time of the year. But hey, fall weather, definitely not a bad thing. That'll put us another $50 to this month's total, bringing it around for the first week at $250. And our current streak still intact, 12 weeks, 60 days, and counting. Now diving into your weekend forecast, we'll see a temperature around 64 for tomorrow as we kick off the weekend with a few showers possible Saturday afternoon. This just coming in as a fresh wave of this chilly air comes in off of Lake Michigan. We'll get away from some of that lake influence going into Sunday, so a bit sunnier skies are expected, but still staying on the cooler side, with highs only getting back to about 66 for the second half of the weekend. Now look at satellite and radar for tonight. You can see that we got plenty of cloud coverage still lingering, certainly across the Great Lakes region as a whole. We're poised to see a little bit of clearing here in our neighborhoods as we move into the first part of the overnight period and we get away from that daytime heating. But as this reinforcing shot of chilly fall air pours in behind today's cold front and gains a firmer foothold going into the day tomorrow, we're essentially poised to see some lake effect clouds and even some lake effect isolated rain showers added to the mix as we, start to get into that time of year here in the Great Lakes. But looking at what we're tracking here on Futurecast for the rest of tonight, again, some brief clearing possible. There may even be a partly to, in some cases, mostly sunny sky greeting some of us by mid-morning tomorrow, but any sunshine we have in the morning will quickly trend cloudier by midday. There's a couple of those isolated light showers mixed in starting around 1 o'clock, some of that persisting until about 5 to 6 p.m., but looks like it will be out of the way in time for game time and kickoff at 7:30 in East Lansing as MSU gets ready to take the field again. Going into Sunday, we'll see partly cloudy skies take over, a little bit less of that influence off of Lake Michigan, so a bit more sunshine to look forward to for the second half of the weekend. For tonight, mostly cloudy skies, less breezy, but not less chilly. Low temp around 46 degrees. Then looking ahead to tomorrow, 64 our expected high. A few showers possible with variable clouds and a little breezy too. West winds at about 5 to 15 miles per hour. Then we get to game time tomorrow evening. If you're headed to Spartan Stadium as the Spartans get ready to take the field against Boston College, kickoff at 7:30. Another game that you want to dress warmly for. We'll see some pregame temps around 5 to 6 o'clock in the low 60s with mostly cloudy skies and then cooling to about 59 just before kickoff at 7 p.m. and cooling further into those low 50s as the game goes on. But we're not stopping there football-wise this weekend. Of course, we've got the Lions opening their season out in Green Bay, taking on the Packers at Lambeau Field. 4:25 will be kickoff there on Sunday afternoon, and an early look at the weather out in Lambeau. Pretty standard stuff. Maybe it were more toward the early part of October. We'll see temperatures in the upper 50s pregame and then getting to about 60 degrees during the bulk of that game as the Lions take the field. As for the rest of your 7-day forecast, after the cool weather this weekend, we do start to warm up again next week. Partly to mostly sunny skies expected Monday through Thursday with highs finding their way back to the mid and upper 70s. Then a chance for showers returning by Friday.